So we are here, Re0 Season 4, Episode 11. And my theory of how Subaru is going to get his memory back was all wrong. All it took was the help of a beautiful woman to get his memory back. So I was under suspicion that the Book of the Dead was the way he was going to get his memory back. But no. So I thought there was going to be like it was going to be one book or a whole section of books with all his deaths in it in the library. But no. So I was wrong. But let's start off where we go. From last episode, Rem confronts Subaru about him being funny, and bam. Somehow, the corpse of Meili is not in the room where Subaru went, and they don't know, but Rem questions him, and he charges at her, and she puts him in a cage. Well, Amelia puts him in a cage, and he finds out that Amelia notices that he's been acting weird, and they got him. And Ram is she's down to torture him for what's going on, to try to find out what's going on here. And the sad part is, I really don't know. But he tells him that he lost his memory now, which is all too late. But you know how it is. This is they're gonna die. He's gonna die this loop, sadly. But he's seeing how much Amelia does try to protect him, so it helps. It helps him. But Ram is she that was the last thing she ever wanted to hear was him losing his memory. So Ram attacks Subaru and bam, hits his head on the ice, and you know the typical screen and all the other stuff, and he blacks out, and the writing's on the wall. And yeah, so terrifying at this point, because honestly I thought they died at this point, but no, and something worse even happens. So for some reason, Reid is still able to leave his level and actually just walk around the tower. And we didn't know that. We thought he was contained on his level, and I thought once they took out the sword, he just doesn't exist. But I don't know if somebody actually took the sword out so he exists. I don't know. But this demon shouldn't be walking around here. And maybe that's something what happened with the loop where everybody died in. But that's he should not be around. He should not be walking around unnoticed. But he can, so yeah, getting the trial done is very important because you can't let him walk around. And for some reason, I thought that he had said something about one regret, and for some reason I thought it was the Witch of Envy, and um I thought he was after her, but no, it's Julius. So unfortunately, Julius is gonna have to fight Reid again, sadly enough, and that's tough because yeah, very tough indeed, tough. So after Reid 1v1s Julius for whatever beatdown or whatever he's trying to get out of Julius, unfortunately. So Subaru runs to go find Anastasia, and he sees Beatrice, and Anastasia, Echidna, whatever. And then a scorpion appears. So that is Shala's true form, I'm guessing. And I thought it would be bigger for some reason, but she's a scorpion. But it makes sense because of, like, I was always wondering, like, what is she? Because she's lived for 400 years, but they never once, like, said she was a spirit or a great spirit. But she's a scorpion. And it makes sense now because I'm guessing, is she a mob beast? Does it count as a mob beast? But Meili had a good affinity with her, so it was, okay, so that checks out. So I guess her blessing was kind of helping her relationship with Shala. So that's what I was thinking. And unfortunately, she attacks them. And the sad thing happened is Echidna. I'm not sure what their problem with is Anastasia losing her legs. Like, she's not attached to her legs at all. But unfortunately, they knocked a piece of her off. But a one little touch of a rock, and for some reason, she's a claymore. So Beatrice dies, and echidna loses her legs, and they seem to love her losing her legs. So yeah, very sad stuff. But we need this loop to work on. So sad, but yeah. So Satella shows up now, and you know how she gets with the I love yous and stuff, and she embraces Subaru. So it basically like the trial in the sanctuary. So she shows up here, and Subaru would not have died if she would have just he'd have been in the void and whatever fused with her forever. So it was a good thing that Amelia actually saved him because there was no way out if he was fully engulfed. But the thing is, where did this come from? Because she showed up earlier, but the circumstances weren't as severe as this one. So it's either because all the mobbies showed up downstairs for some reason, no idea why, and the tower is crumbling, don't really know why. Wait, is this no? This is still the loop when he went downstairs, right? No, I can't remember. I don't remember. Maybe I have to watch the last episode to remember if he actually did the little puzzle thing again. But it's either the so she's responsible, but why is she there? So the miasma or whatever was down there is her, but it looked completely different from the other episodes. I'm not sure. Maybe it was just a artistic thing, but it didn't seem like the hands or maybe we can't see the hands, but we can see the hands now. So there's that. So yeah, but Amelia saves him, and now Amelia gets her Rim episode where she's basically bringing Subaru back up from his zero and restoring him to being his good self, so we could get back on the best route ever. And yeah, so honestly, ReZero has been a real treat. It's been a real treat for a long time, and it's probably going to be. I need to do an anime list on something because it's ReZero is definitely on my top 10 list, and I really need to. I need to make clear lines and decisions of what my top 10 animes are, but ReZero is definitely up there easily. And she brings Subaru back, and they are falling through the bottom of the tower, whatever is down there. I don't know. It looks like a portal or memories, or I don't really know. But they die, and he wakes up, but he knows who he is now. No more. He's no more on the kill loop. He is trust everybody. So now we can move forward and see who is really sleeping there as Rim is sleeping there. But yeah, that's all my thoughts. And thank you for stopping by and have a great one.